Open workout 21.2 is a repeat of 17.1, the dumbbell snatch and the burpee box over. Depending on whether you're doing RX or scaled is going to be the difference in weight or the difference in the movement standard for the burpee box over. So a couple things we're going to talk about is pacing, what are the standards, technique, breathing, bracing on the dumbbell, and then positioning, pacing, and just how to go about your burpee box over, whether you're going RX or scaled. So for starters, this is a 20-minute cap. It is close to 20 minutes for a lot of people. This is an engine workout for most. So the bigger your aerobic base, the faster you will be able to go and faster pace you'll be able to sustain, because that's the big thing in here as the reps climb up. So we start with the dumbbell. We're going to start just to the side of the box, and then we want to have the dumbbell right under our legs so that you can definitely put a little more knee bend into it, a little more squat pattern than a full hinge, because every single movement, every rep in this workout is going to be a hinge. So as best you can to keep your knees bent, chest up, looking forward as often as possible, and then pull one full motion overhead for the snatch. That non-working hand has to stay off your body, so it's just easier to keep it out to the side. Us at Island Park Fitness have known to do this for 4 years now. You can transfer in the air, any way in the air, as long as the dumbbell comes to the other hand after it's fully locked out, and then both heads of the dumbbell touch the ground. If you're more comfortable to switch on the ground, you can absolutely do that. It's just going to take a little more time, and you're just going to be putting yourself in a slightly different position. Some of you guys are used to it, you're comfortable with it, that's fine. As far as going overhead, you must lock out before the other hand comes into contact with the dumbbell, so just make sure of that. So we go 10 of these, 10 burpee box overs. As far as your pace on the dumbbell, we'll get there breaking it up. The burpee box over is going to be, this line is going to be set up, 1 foot on either side of the line, chest and thighs must touch the ground, and then as you pop up, we suggest stepping up towards the box, and if you're going to do RX, jump. You don't have to stand up, and then you want to pivot to the other side. Some people with more experience will be able to jump down, pop down, and turn, but most people will need to just pace themselves with pivot. If we're going to be stepping up and over, that is okay. That's acceptable for the scaled and for the masters 55 and over. As far as pacing, positioning's key on the burpee box over in that step up. Some people are going to be comfortable popping up and over, especially in the last round, but pacing, you need to be able to breathe through it. So dumbbell, inhale down, exhale up, is very, very helpful. If you keep reminding yourself of that, it's going to be beneficial in the long run as you go deep into this workout, into the 40 round, the 50 round, where the heart of the reps are. It's going to be tough to be mindful of that. So when you're judging someone, encourage them, remind them of these things, and it's going to be very, very helpful for them. As far as the pacing on the burpee box over, the idea is to keep moving. All right, so once you hit the ground, if you need to take a breath there, do it quick, pop up, come over, because this can eat up a lot of time. This burpee box over is such a big range of motion that it does take some time to complete the 15 reps each time. So it's 10, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15 reps, and you're done. Once you complete, the rep is completed once your feet touch the ground. So I do my burpee, pop up, and then once my feet touch the ground, that's going to be tie break every time, and that's going to be the completed time in the workout as well, if that happens. So any questions, please feel free to ask your coaches. As far as judging, be on top of it. Make sure you're counting, you're paying attention, because as an athlete, you get into those bigger sets, you'll lose track a little easier. If you need to break it up, say the 35 for women and the 50-pound dumbbell for men is prescribed weight. It may be a little heavier than you're normally used to using in class, so you may need to break it up, whether that be in the 30 round and further, or from the start just do sets of 10 each time. That's okay. What we're gonna look for is just keeping the good standard. We're gonna make sure you're comfortable with it before you're hitting the workout. As for the days following, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you will not be pulling weight from the ground. We're just gonna save the back and get you guys moving again. Tuesday is gonna be a good recovery day as just a not for time moving around. Engine is going to be our Wednesday workout as usual. You'll be on the bike for a good portion of it. You're gonna be outside running. So we're gonna be very, very accommodating to your body after this high intensity workout on Monday. Thursday, again, we're gonna barbells back in our hands in some degree, but we're not gonna be pulling weight from the floor. And you guys should feel much, much better by then. Any questions with this workout, feel free to ask. Come with an idea of how you're gonna approach it, and then make sure you have fun hitting it hard.